Good morning, people of Earth, and what a good morning it's looking to be. At least if you're a Nintendo fan. This is crazy. 60 minutes, special edition, on the eve of a little game you might have heard of, maybe, called Super Mario Bros. Who knew? I don't know what to expect. I feel like we're in a very unique spot here. I figured I'd pop on stream and, nothing too crazy. Mostly just going to be a standard watch along. But, of course, we got to do bingo. Now, I don't really know what kind of spot we're in as far as what we could see here. Obviously, Mario is on the mind. The mustache is front and center. But I don't think we're getting the big 3D Mario. I don't think that's happening. Obviously, we all know the talk. The Bonanza team was hard at work at that. What an incredible game, by the way. I haven't even been on YouTube since that came out. That was a lot of fun. But I don't think we're going to see that sort of Mario stuff. I think shut up, Backseat Sakurai. Just get into the bingo already, will you? All right. So we don't have much time. These squares are going to obviously bring us down a rabbit hole. Let's start off right over here with let's start off by deleting the wrong layer of this document. And Metroid Prime 4, this is obvious. This is the big holiday game. We need to hear about it. We need a release date. That's specifically what I'm expecting, is a release date. There needs to be a little bit more with this game. I'm on shaky ground with this game. I'm excited. I'm a huge Metroid fan. Psychic powers are a little odd. I gotta be honest. A little odd for a sci-fi series. I mean, there's obviously a lot of mystical, fantastical stuff about Metroid, but psychic powers, a little odd, but I understand. Retro had to be dragged back to do this game after God knows what happened with the first version of it. Maybe, they didn't have that many ideas. They had to get creative. Mouse controls. This is going to be awesome to see more of. I really want to be more excited for this game, but I feel like we just haven't gotten that big blowout. Whoa. Okay, sorry. The Nintendo Direct started in the background. Music started playing. What a fake out. That's so weird. Okay, anyway. So yeah, Metroid Prime 4, I think we're definitely going to see something. Do we get a release date? It's time. It's time. They can't stall anymore. It's boring. We're going to see this. It's probably going to look awesome. It's probably going to be awesome. What else is there to really say, right? Now, next. It is Mario time, but here's what I mean. No 3D Mario, no open world Mario, no anything like that. I feel like probably something more in line with, and I did spread out the Mario stuff on here, but first and foremost, maybe some Mario Maker 3 action. Now, I could see a world where we get a Switch 2 edition of Mario Maker 2, but if they can squeeze the people for the extra $50, $60, $80, evil corporate Nintendo, I feel like they're going to squeeze people, and I feel like they could, I don't know, throw in an extra game style, throw in a bunch of objects. There's a lot they could do with this. I'd be happy if they just brought back the amiibo costumes and added some better, I don't know. It would be cool to see a lot of, back-ported versions of some of the newer power-ups. Get, a nice 8-bit Elephant Mario going on. There's a lot they could do. Bring in different playable characters. I love what they did with the Link character that was playable, where he actually had different functionality. get creative with it, get zany with it, get weird with it. That's kind of the cool thing about this era of Nintendo, is that they're in a position where they're sitting on a mountain of money. They can get weird and experimental and wacky, and yeah, that's going to tie in with my next prediction as well. But I want to make some Mario. I want to, come on. Sort of in a similar vein, but tying more in with the mouse controls, Mario and Wario. Now, do I think this is going to happen? No. But Mario and Wario, Mario spinoff, that's actually really awesome. That is a completely mouse-controlled game on the Super Nintendo. Now, we could see this coming to Switch Online. I do think we need to see, like, some more of those, like, Super Nintendo mouse-compatible games getting put on the Switch Online. It's just too obvious. Let's get the Super Nintendo Doom port on the Switch Online. That kind of stuff. But Mario and Wario is something where I could just even see them doing a new version, a sequel. Probably not called Mario and Wario 2, but this is a really fun idea and concept that I could see them returning to. I think we got to see stuff with the mouse controls. There was drag and drive, but people seemed really lukewarm on that. I personally wasn't trying to drag or drive. I sat that one out. But I don't know. Mario and Wario, this is like a kind of a dream for me. Always really fond of that game. And I like seeing Wario in a villainous role within Mario. So, I don't know. Kind of similar, and this is not just restricted to this one IP. They're going to sell a Nintendo Switch mouse like the N64 controllers. Ooh, that's a good call. That's actually a really good call. Oh, hold on. Let me put the chat up on screen here. I'm sorry. Oh, the chat is like totally... Hold on. Let me fix this up a little bit. I guess the chat goes downwards. All right. Yeah, I could totally see them doing a Super Nintendo mouse for that's actually brilliant. I actually feel like the Switch 2 could use that, because as impressive as the mouse functionality of the Joy-Con is, it's not the best form factor. And since the mouse functionality is already going to be programmed in to a lot of these games, it sort of begs the question of why not just put out a proper mouse. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so next prediction here. Now, I put Balloon Fight 99. Again, kind of my personal pipe dream, but I do think there's a good possibility we'll get another 99 style game. And this is just to cover all of that. Could it be Excite Bike 99? Could it be, I don't know. I can't even think of what it would be. Balloon Fight seems obvious to me. Maybe not 99, but some kind of, throwback F-Zero 99, Tetris 99 style, little bonus incentive. Could be really fun. I think Balloon Fight is like a totally natural fit, and I honestly just want a new Balloon Fight game. But, yeah, if we're doing a sort of 8-bit Battle Royale crossover side experiment, free incentive thing, I don't know. Do chaotic Balloon Fight on like a huge scrolling map of some kind. And now, I'm actually starting to forget what these even are. I threw this bingo together this morning. And that's kind of what I was talking about earlier. We're in such a weird spot because I feel like Nintendo is in a spot right now where they really have to show a lot. We don't know that much about the future. We have obviously Rhythm Heaven and Tamagotchi Life and a couple of Switch 1 games, Pokemon, Prime 4. But we need a lot we need a lot more information. Like, we're kind of on the precipice right now where we got through that initial burst of the Switch 2. It sold great, but we need to know what's on the horizon. But simultaneously, they've kind of fired on all cylinders. We've had a new Zelda in both the sort of top-down style and the 3D style, like, too recently for that to really happen. We've had, like, 3 Mario RPGs, whether remakes or original games, within the last, like, 2 years. We just got Bonanza, which was occupying a lot of, although not all of, the Odyssey team, so 3D Mario seems like it's out of the question. Animal Crossing New Horizon 2, I will get to Animal Crossing later. What if they did a Mario Battle Royale? What I wish they would do is like a Vampire Survivors type game, with like Nintendo stuff. I don't know. I would love to see like a Nintendo take on a Vampire Survivors game. That's random and only semi-related to what you said, but yeah. What is this next prediction I have here? Splatoon Raiders, kind of in a similar vein to Prime 4. We know about this, but we don't know much. We got to hear more. Splatoon is huge. I'm really excited for this. If this turns out to be like a really single-player focused version of Splatoon, I've kind of wanted that since Splatoon came out because I really love the mechanics and the sort of single-player content they have had in the series thus far is really fun and kind of like my favorite part of the series. I'm just more of a single-player guy. But yeah, this could be really cool. I think we got to hear more about it. I think it's big enough. It's on that sort of mainstay level of IP at this point where this could be like a big gun they pull out. Doot, 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 doot. They're firing on all cylinders. Yeah, Nintendo Survivors would go crazy. Like, and that's something you could see them just easily expanding on, doing a map based on different games, power-ups from all across the series. It would be super, like, cute. And I feel like they could keep it pixelated and wacky and fun, and it would be awesome. Let's see, what else we got? We only got 20 minutes left, so I guess I got to start firing through these. But Mario Kart World DLC. Now, I put DLC just because that's an image I could find, but DLC or an update, something has to happen with Mario Kart World. People are dissatisfied with this game. It's actually my favorite Mario Kart game since probably Double Dash, but that's also because I'm, again, more of a single-player guy. I found the open world to be really fun, just having something to do, even though it did have its problems. Having something to do in this game and recontextualizing some of those kart mechanics as almost little like mini platforming-esque challenges. Really cute. I really like the game. But to me, Mario Kart is kind of that game that you get just to have when you have people over, you throw it on. It's easy for everyone to grasp. I'm not like a hardcore Mario Kart guy, so I can understand if the more Mario Kart heads have some like issues with, whatever the sort of transitionary stages and stuff like that. I'm still begging for a Nintendo Warriors game where we get everyone, Link, Shulk, Mario, Fox, etc. It could be peak. I mean, dude, the thing about it is that pretty much anything Nintendo crossover is going to be like exciting. I've never played any of the Warriors games, but I could see that being cool. But yeah, okay, so I definitely think we need an update. Like, Mario Kart World is kind of on that precipice now, where if we don't start hearing about some kind of free update or some kind of DLC or something, what's going on with this game? My assumption would be that they're going to be looking to milk World for years and years and years, like they did with 8 Deluxe, and they need to get the ball rolling on that. Yeah. Now this... next prediction, this online playtest game. I'm afraid my video is going to get yanked just for having this little character in it, but we've heard rumblings about this playtest. People have played it. They've been super secretive about it. It's some kind of social game with these little caveman characters, Minecraft-esque. we're gonna see this game. I think we're gonna see this game today, and I think some big demonstration of this game uh might be why this is a 60-minute long direct. Something tells me for them to be extensively playtesting this on the back end, for it to be taking inspiration from Minecraft, which is such a huge game. I feel like whatever this is, they're really putting a lot of thought and effort and care into it, and they're viewing it as a big, big reveal. I'm excited. The caveman looks super cute. I mean, it's super adorable. I don't know if that kind of game would necessarily be up my alley. I'd have to see more about it, but this is actually something I'm excited for. I want to see new IP. Take that mountain of money. Let's get some new ideas, some fresh blood working on new concepts, new stuff. Uh, I would be over the moon. Like if this entire direct today was just new IP, new IP, new IP, new IP, I would be over the moon. I want to see wacky, creative, insane uncle that lives on the top of a mountain rambling to himself about nonsense sort of Nintendo. That's what I want to see. Crazy Uncle Nintendo. Crazy Ben Kenobi Nintendo living in a cave, emerging only to bless us with their wisdom. Arms 4, we'll get there. Now, the Duskbloods. I think this is huge. I will definitely play this. I love the Dark Souls trilogy, even though Dark Souls 1 is the best. I think this partnership, the fact that they were able to land any kind of exclusivity with a FromSoft game is huge. I think it makes sense with how big and influential FromSoft has been. And I think this is something that could pull in a lot of people that otherwise would not pay attention to the Switch 2. I think there's a lot of people who would be on the fence about a Switch 2, but then if you put a big, expansive FromSoft game front and center and really give it a lot of marketing and push behind it, this could be huge. Who would have ever expected new FromSoft Souls game, Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive? Absolutely bizarre, but I'm all here for it. Let's start firing through these. Virtual Boy Online. Now, okay, I'm half joking. What I really mean here is I think maybe a new system. I kind of resent that Nintendo won't do this. The Virtual Boy has such a small library. It would actually benefit, probably more than almost any other console, from having readily available ROMs of these games in a better format than the original Virtual Boy system. Jack Bros, Teleroboxer, Wario Land, VB. I mean, this is like... This would just be such an easy win. I want to see Nintendo stop running away and being ashamed of their failures. It's the past. It's been almost like 30 years. Just let us see. Let us play in a better... Add some options to change the red to a softer, like gray or something. This could benefit hugely. What did I do? Mario movie 2. Now, what do you mean? Why not the Zelda movie? I don't know. Just because tomorrow's the Mario anniversary, and I feel like it's time to get a mention of this. I don't even know if I talked about this on the channel since before the movie came out. I really kind of hated the Mario movie. I did not like I don't want to say hated it. I didn't really like the Mario movie. It was fun for what it was. It was totally functional as a kids movie and stuff like that. It was awesome to get to see it with my younger brother and stuff like that. But this is not really my thing. But it was definitely a huge success. This is definitely a whole new era. we got the Yoshi tease at the end of the last one, so it's probably going to be something Mario World-esque. And honestly, I do owe something to the Mario movie in the sense that the Mario map video, which is like probably the most successful thing I've done on the channel, was really inspired by the Mario movie, and how disappointed I felt in it made me think about how I sort of, in my delusional headcanon, sort of piece together the Mario world. And that's kind of where that whole idea came from. Like, if I had to think about this in a linear history kind of like timeline sense and apply that to the Mario world, how would I lay it all out? And that's where the Mario map came from. So I'm going to go see this day one, probably, if it does come out. What's next? ARMS 2. Now, ARMS sold pretty well for new IP. Surprisingly well for new IP. I think it's super fun and cute. I love just the whole idea of all their arms being made out of different stretchy materials and stuff. Awesome. Oh my god, we only have 10 minutes left. I gotta start firing through these. I don't think they're gonna sit out on ARMS sequel, given that the Switch 2 has the Joy-Con still, and it would be functional. Do I necessarily think we're going to get it today? I don't know, but I'd be here for it. I think ARMS deserves a second chance, and yeah. Animal Crossing. This is a system seller. If we don't hear about this today, we need to hear about it in the next Direct. We need to hear about it. Do a title. I don't care if the game doesn't exist. Put a JPEG on the screen of the title. This is a system seller. People who don't even care about Nintendo at all, similar to Pokemon, are going to go do it. No, there's not. There's not an ARMS 2. Animal Crossing, gotta happen. We have to get harassed by Tom Nook for our rent money. People, this is huge. Free space, which I should have had uncovered from the beginning. Farming simulators, we're going to see at least one. I hope not. I would be so happy if I got to not fill in my free space and totally like screw myself out of the potential of a bingo, but it would be worth it to not have a farming simulator. This has become like such a meme with the directs lately, but what are you going to do? Now Smash. I shouldn't even bring this up when there's only 10 minutes left until this direct starts. I shouldn't even bring this up. But do I think it's going to happen? I don't know. Air Riders could be churning in the background. We know, obviously, Bandai Namco, Mr. Sakurai, working on Kirby Air Riders. Do I think Smash is coming anytime soon? No. But similar to Animal Crossing, this is another one they need to get this out. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. As much as I'm happy that Mr. Sakurai gets to make Kirby Air Riders, and as fun as the game looks, if from a business perspective, there's no way Kirby Air Riders exists if I'm in that seat. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we have a new system. I'm sorry, but we need a Smash Bros. You know what I'm saying? It has to happen. 35 million copies of Ultimate. Yeah. No, you got to make Smash. Sorry. No Switch 2 edition, new game, or bust. Comment heart eye emojis if he's your type. Pikmin, it's been just enough time. I could see a Switch 2 edition of Pikmin 4, but I want Pikmin 5. I want Pikmin 5. I want Bulbmin to return. I want the Pikmin fans paying to put videos of Olimar twerking up on billboards in New York City again. I love Pikmin. I love Pikmin. I love Pikmin. I would scream and cry like a little baby if this happens. So, yeah. Same with Smash. But, yeah. What do we got? Kirby Air Riders. Now, I could see this as being a non-mention, but I do think we're going to see it. Only because even if it's just a little character reveal something just to remind people that this exists. I feel like it's a big holiday game for them. I feel like for them to allow Mr. Sakurai to step away and dedicate resources to making this game, gonna want to put some marketing budget behind it. At least a little mention in here. Nothing crazy, just some new, riders. Let's see, what do we got? PlayStation. I think this collaboration is going to continue. We got Patapon 1 and 2 Replay. Thank goodness. We got Hot Shots Golf. We got a bunch of PlayStation stuff. We got the Lego Horizon game. I think we're going to see this continue. Let's get Parappa in here. There's so many quirky PlayStation, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. There's so many PlayStation things. People say Astrobot, but that game is so themed around like the PS5. It's literally about like a PS5. I don't really know how that would work porting that over, but there's so many like weird quirky things in PlayStation's back catalog. Ape Escape. I'm excited to see this collaboration continue. Investors are watching, and I feel like that's also a huge flex. The Last of Us Complete Saga Nintendo Edition, of course. What do we got? Fire Emblem, Intelligent Systems. Haven't heard from you in a while. It's been a while. I could see it. I know there's been that remake rumored for a long time. Do I care enough to really say that much about it? No, but I know a lot of people do. I could see it happening. That Emblem sure do be firing. And WarioWare. Now this is such a natural fit. Please put a ton of budget into it. Give it a couple years in the oven. Do a really content-rich WarioWare game that fully explores the mouse controls. Bring me back to that WarioWare Touched, WarioWare Twisted vibe. I feel like the last couple entries, they're all fun, but it's like you could literally blow through those last couple entries like in their entirety, unlocking everything in like 2 or 3 hours. Give me some. We need something extra. I love WarioWare. It's literally like one of the greatest like Nintendo franchises in my opinion. Like super underrated. Although it does, people know. Those who know. And with the mouse controls, like I said, just totally obvious. My real dream would be like another WarioWare DIY situation, but who knows? Gotta blow through this. I'm sorry. Joy Mech Fight. I don't know why, but Joy Mech Fight is like, to me, the cutest Nintendo thing ever that they've never revisited. I think it's super awesome. Like, super early example of a fighting game that really deserved a second chance. It's like Mega Man meets Street Fighter 1. Let's get that Street Fighter 2 version. Super cute IP. I love it. It's awesome. Robots, joy, fighting. What more could you want? And they clearly haven't forgotten about it because it's on the NSO. So, Hello Mario. Now, this stuff came out in Japan already. The Hello Mario game and this whole line of really cute, really just adorable, like absolutely adorable Mario merchandise and stuff that's like so cute. It's mostly aimed at like babies and kids and stuff like that, which is good. You need to get kids into cool, cute, charming Mario stuff. It's super adorable. I could see us getting like an announcement that this is coming over to other territories. And yeah. Pilot Wings. Mouse controls could be fun with this. They very often do this early on in a generation as a sort of tech showcase. Mode 7, 3DS. Could be fun. I like Pilot Wings. Seems like an obvious fit for like dual mouse controls to control like wings of a airplane or some strange vehicle, whatever. And similarly with my next one, this is a pipe dream again, but with mouse controls, it feels appropriate for a Kururin game. Might be weird. One of Nintendo's most underrated trilogies, Dark Horse trilogy. Kururin. An irritating maze type game with mouse controls could be really fun. They kind of had stuff like that in that Welcome Tour game. But super awesome. Kind of just a random pipe dream of mine. I would be shocked if that happens. But play Kururin. They haven't forgotten about it. It's on Game Boy Advance NSO. It was like the first game, one of the first games on there. Only a couple minutes here, guys. Mario Paint. They obviously put this on the NSO. People are falling in love with it all over again. Amazing, 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 amazing piece of interactive software. New Mario Paint. Give us new Mario Paint with like the Mario Artist stuff that was stuck on the disk drive or never even came out in some cases. A fully fledged, like full price, like awesome, fleshed out Mario Paint. They just did the DK Artist mode, which felt like a tease in a Bonanza. Give us a like Mario Paint Studio, and it's like full fledged, like awesome with like sharing tools. Yeah. Smash 6 will be announced and Ring Fit trainees revealed. I could actually see that. If we were going to get Smash 6, Ring Fit feels like a pretty safe assumption. Although I don't know, would they double down after Wii Fit? Okay, only 2 minutes here. Nintendo Music, they're gonna mention it. Backseat Sakurai, that's such a cop out for your last Square. You're right, but I feel like they're gonna try to push this app more. We just added the soundtrack of Pilot Wings 64 to Nintendo Music. So I don't know. Or for Mario, whatever. So this is the bingo. We'll come back to this when the presentation's over. Backseat Sakurai, the presentation is starting. Yes, it is. And here we are. Let me unmute this. And we'll get right into it. The time is now. Let me know. You guys might have to let me know if you can hear me or if the music is too loud. Is it too quiet? Is it too loud? Is it too... 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Rating pending. Shapes. Persona 1 and 2 mentions. I could see Metaphor. Metaphor feels like a obvious port. Oh, that's the other Square I should have had. A lot of obvious... Oh, I'm a tad loud. Dude, the direct sounds so loud to me. Oh, let's go! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Respectful right off the bat. They had to do it. This is so dope, seeing all this stuff. Yes, yes. Miyamoto confirmed.
We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years since the launch of Super Mario Bros. In Japan.
Incredible.
We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
The Mario games have been supported by evolutions in digital technology and gaming consoles.
All right,
Mario has taken on many different designs and artwork. At the Nintendo Museum, which opened in Kyoto,
I want to go to the museum, dude.
we created an art gallery that displays character illustrations.
Okay, the stream is way too quiet.
Of different games. There are also illustrations and pixel art from the Mario series.
Let me know if that's good.
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. And starting this December, we're planning a 40th anniversary light display. You'll still need a reservation to enter the museum, but we hope those visiting will check it out. On top of that, earlier in May, following Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe,
The third?
Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life. Next is more news about Kyoto. We'll be supporting the Kyoto Marathon, which will take place next
Okay.
February.
I might have to run in the marathon.
Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time,
Speedrunning mentioned?
will be cheering on the runners.
Wait,
This is
you
the race bib that the runners will wear.
get to meet Mario if you go?
Nintendo logo on it. We'll be supporting in other ways as well. If you're interested in marathons, why not take the opportunity to run through Kyoto?
I should be going to the Mario World in Florida this winter. Dude,
Next spring.
you're lucky.
Please take a look at this.
Oh god, oh god. Mario Movie 2. Mario Movie 2. Okay, Monty Mole. Is Monty Mole the protagonist of Mario Movie 2? Cheap Cheeps? Okay. Oh, the music, dude. Oh my god, dude. Wow. The other leak was real. What?
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are
Well,
producing
how-
together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
I mean, that
What
could
kinds of
be.
adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space?
That's gonna be grand. That's gonna be very grand.
Event of the Super Mario Brothers
I've-
40th anniversary.
Okay.
Let's also hear some remarks from the movie's co-producer.
Uh-oh.
from
The movie is gonna be the main event.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure
Minion.
Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world.
Well, okay.
Groundbreaking world building,
Mario Galaxy.
iconic characters, and unforgettable music.
I guess that makes sense with Yoshi also.
Super Mario Brothers have left
Mario
a
Galaxy
lasting
2.
impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination.
He's
feel
spitting facts.
So fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies. And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the core inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario era. Our directors,
Does it have references to Mario's Time Machine?
along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage.
Alright, well,
And we're also thrilled to welcome back
yeah, this is bizarre because I saw that.
Pratt as
Oh, Chris Pratt returns.
Anya Taylor-Joy
Everyone's back.
as Princess Peach.
Everyone is here.
Charlie Day
Yeah,
as
I
Luigi.
saw the leaks and I was like, that's ridiculous. They would never do that.
as
Like,
Bowser.
that's so weird.
Keegan Michael Key as Toad.
Alright, who's the new people? Who?
And Kevin Michael Richardson as Kamek.
Kamek.
And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to
Danny
sharing
DeVito as Wario.
the future. And until then, thank you.
Wait, so Rosalina has to be there.
Thank you, Chris-san.
Uh,
I'm also involved in the production.
They
every
kinda-
day and
they kinda
I'm
did
enjoying it. It's
foreshadow that with the Luma in the first one.
anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you.
Alright,
Please take a look at this.
let's take a look at this. Okay, game. Okay, Galaxy Collection? Oh, come on. I mean, Galaxy 2 being available is awesome, but they already sold us Galaxy 1, dude. The double dipping. I mean, listen, this is awesome. But man, these games are so good, dude. These games are so good. The crazy thing is, I could actually see Galaxy 3 if they're also trying to align it with marketing the movie and stuff like that. Listen, I would take Galaxy 3. Galaxy 2 is a sleeper pick for the greatest Mario game ever. Galaxy 2 is crazy. You never played? Dude, this is the best money you could ever spend. Galaxy movie is insane. Captain Toad? Are we going to have someone cast as Captain Toad? Is Captain Toad going to hit the silver screen? I mean, I kind of want Captain Toad too. I was hoping that was going to be the start of a whole new franchise, but... Alright, so this is crazy. People are going to be mad. People are going to be really mad. Just because of the the double dipping on Galaxy 1, but... Goodbye to those we met on this journey. I felt like the movie made them so much money that I feel like this is just going to be a permanent part of their repertoire going forward. Nintendo is getting very Disney-esque, which makes sense. But ooh, dude, I will say Amiibo are cooked, but that dude,
It's the games that share the movie's title.
Galaxy 1 was on the 3D collection.
Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, I'll turn it over
That limited time
Super Mario Galaxy. Koizumi-san.
Hi. Hey, hello everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi.
Koizumi.
I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Brothers.
We're just going all Mario.
First, the two games you just saw were developed around the idea of what Mario's adventures would be like in space. The planets have gravity, and seeing Mario not fall off of them while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. In Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages.
New storybook pages. That's the content. That's the new deluxe content.
In addition to the storybook,
I'm gonna be honest. I never cared much about the storybook bits of
the new pages I mentioned won't be included, but
Mario Galaxy. Rosalina's storybook.
including the release timing, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today. So please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch 2.
Of course we can.
Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it?
That's a good point. Why not take the opportunity to try it?
Let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright. Tennis? Okay. I was kind of hoping... I was kind of hoping for Mario Baseball if we were going to get a... lukewarm, but, you know, I would have liked Mario Super Sluggers.
With new equipment called
Fever Rackets. Okay.
Keep a rally going to build up your fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot.
Puyo Puyo Fever Mario Tennis Edition? Dude.
Use the courts with the ice
Alright.
racket.
Okay. Some gimmicky, cool stuff.
Opponents using the
That's funny. Mini Mushroom.
or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters. The
38 playable characters.
to find your own strategy.
Those rackets are super adorable in the shapes of the different question blocks and mushrooms and stuff.
Talking Flower provides riveting commentary.
Oh, that's actually that's super cute. Actually, the flower commentator,
Including key objectives in the trial tower.
Bullet William.
Play matches with unexpected rules in Mix It Up mode.
All right, this does look pretty good.
Even some where you'll experience wonder effects. In the online modes, choose between casual play with customizable rules in online rooms.
And hardcore tennis, ranked hardcore tennis.
You can even gently swing your Joy-Con 2 controller like a racket for a more authentic
Okay.
experience in swing mode.
Swing mode.
After
Story?
encountering monsters on a remote
A
island,
story mode?
are transformed into babies.
Wait,
kicking
what?
off a series of unexpected
What? Wait. This is awesome. Wait.
tennis skills gone. The babies will need to learn how to play
What?
and defeat the monsters to return to normal.
This is super cute. This is the kind of effort I like to see in these spin-offs. Just throw together a little adventure mode.
February 12th.
Yeah, bring back the RPG tennis.
That was Mario Tennis.
Learning how to play tennis was a formative experience for Mario.
Features familiar tennis gameplay.
New developments in the lore are happening constantly.
Lever shots, which change depending on your racket. There are plenty of other modes as well, so please look forward to it.
That looks so adorable.
Next, please take a look at this.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, Switch 2 Edition of Wonder.
What'll it be?
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's go.
More multiplayer mayhem is coming to the
Let's go.
Super Mario Brothers
Please be
Wonder.
substantial content. Please be substantial content.
Plus meetup in Bella Bell.
Bella Bell Park.
A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Bella Bell Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with or work against friends and family. Some of the things you can do.
All right.
Collect the most coins to win.
Okay.
Collect coins as you make your way through the course. And don't miss your chance to get rich.
This
Whoever has the most lives at the
this
end
kind of would have been cool if it was included
Get
on
out,
the
dodge attacks, and try to survive.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Whoa.
Loses. Run and hide and tag.
Yeah, look, the Fanto Fanto tag.
And the other players get to transform and hide.
Wait, what? Oh, it's like that game where you disguise yourself with the scenery. That's so cool.
Pass the bob-omb to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal.
Work
This is super fun.
Place donut blocks while your friends run across them.
What? I feel like you need a friend who's like also good at Mario to do this. But this is super like cool.
And the lift will rise. Get in sync, then 1, 2,
Yeah, prop hunt.
jump. Plus, there are so many other attractions to enjoy.
Whoa. Giant King Boo?
Friends and family for multiplayer fun in Bella Bell Park. The Nintendo Switch 2 edition adds other new
Wait. Captain Toad?
Look forward to more on that in the future.
Oh, yes. Okay, you know there's going to be new worlds. Bella Bell Flower. What is it? Whoa. Wait. Whoa.
Edition, plus meetup in Bella
Oh my god.
launches on Nintendo
How could they just tease that? Wait, I wanted to see the other. No.
So long.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder is getting a
Oh my
Nintendo
God.
Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, Meetup in Bella Bell Park adds more multiplayer options to enjoy.
You got a Bella Bell
Also
Flower.
adds other new
You
content
get Koopalings and Captain Toad.
details in the future.
Dude, this looks awesome.
About these chatty characters,
Was it something I said?
the talking flowers.
Oh my god.
We kind of look alike, huh?
Oh, really? Sometimes they'll talk on their own, just like that.
Can you imagine a more annoying thing to. I mean, okay, that's cute.
They're planned
And I
for
actually like
spring.
you know, Alarmo and all this sort of physical toys they're doing.
Game for the Super Mario Brothers 40th anniversary part of this.
The last game. All right, so what could it be? What could it be? What could it be? Yo, Yoshi.
One day, on the island where Yoshi and his friends live,
Yoshi's Island.
a talking
Oh.
book named Mr. E suddenly falls from the sky.
Whoa, he's cute.
It looks like the book has information within its pages about unusual creatures. But it can't actually see what's written
This
down.
is so cute.
So Yoshi jumps in to help investigate.
Oh my
First,
god, this is adorable.
this flower-like creature.
Oh my god, it's, dude, it's beautiful.
It tastes kind of sweet. You can carry this creature on your back.
Okay.
Touch flower buds with it, and they'll bloom.
This is so
As you
cute.
wander through the book, you'll make all sorts of discoveries about the creatures you find. And those discoveries will be written down.
Okay.
Hey, we found some dandelions. Touch them, and they'll scatter in the air. Oh no, that creature is stuck. It seems like the dandelions can absorb nutrients.
Wait.
Oh, they can even cause rocks to crack. Thanks to them, we were able to break the rock. It looks
Oh my
like
god.
there's still lots of unusual
Dude.
creatures residing within the book.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Some of these, like,
Page-turning adventure awaits.
oh my god, this big giant creature. What is this? Dude, this is so awesome.
And the mysterious book.
And the mysterious book. This is so
Spring.
sick. Like, I don't even know what to make of that.
A new
I don't.
game starring Yoshi is on the way. The game takes place within a mysterious book. You'll make discoveries and encounter all sorts of things as you're exploring. Please stay tuned for future
It's almost like how Odyssey, all the different enemies gave you different abilities with Cappy,
40th anniversary.
but just in a slightly different way.
In addition to the
They've been doing that a lot.
the new
That was like
Mario
Forgotten Land
Spring. We hope you enjoy all sorts of adventures
with
Mario.
the mouth mode.
Okay.
All right, let's
We'll
see.
now begin our usual Nintendo Direct.
So does that?
We'll introduce games launching on Nintendo
Okay,
Switch.
does that mean no more Mario at all, or just no? Yeah, I guess that probably means no more. If they're counting Yoshi as
Time to storm into Cryptica.
Cryptica.
The mesmerizing world of Cryptica awaits in this 2D side-scrolling roguelike.
Is this like an indie game? Like, probably Monsters.
80s anime-inspired realm solo or with a friend in couch co-op.
Okay.
Every battle is twice as chaotic.
Dude, that Yoshi game
as thrilling.
just like blew my mind. Like,
Your swift
I feel like
segue against a variety
new
of foes
Yoshi's New Island just and Crafted World just like soured people on that series, dude.
and glide through ever-shifting biomes
But that looked
with graceful
so sick.
moves. With the help of magical creatures called Storm Hearts, you'll gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you
Yeah, maybe we get a one more thing, Mario, but I'm not holding my breath. Like I said,
experiment with ability
my bingo didn't even have the like a big 3D entry. I don't think it's happening.
Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system
Storm Lancers
later
later today. I'm surprised we're getting indie stuff, but
The
Okay.
wilderness is calling. Transform a wild
Dinkum.
inspired by the Australian
Dinkum.
There are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home.
I mean, it's, farming sim,
Gather resources,
free space.
plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons.
This would have went crazy if it released 10 years ago.
As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town.
But it does look cute.
Visit shops, enjoy festivals, and
A little bit.
talk to visitors.
eh,
Some of them might even decide to live here.
It's a little bit cursed. Like it's.
Up to 4 friends can build
I don't
and
know.
explore together in local or online co-op. Dinkum launches
Dinkum is such a bad name. What does that mean? Like, Dinkum.
The demo will be available
That's so bad.
On Nintendo eShop.
All right, Dinkum.
Embark on a colorful adventure.
Okay, a colorful adventure. Oh, I always like colorful adventures. This looks cute.
Mysterious planet in the platforming adventure Popucom.
Popucom.
Team up locally or online in this multiplayer-only game.
What is this? Some Ninjala type
This planet,
type beat?
color is key. Attack enemies with
Puyo Puyo confirmed, bro.
each adventurer can only fire 2 colors, so you'll need to swap between
There's definitely someone out there playing every single farming sim for sure.
Work together to fire
Dude,
colors at the right
why is this Puyo Puyo as a co-op
You can also use
Splatoon
weapons
game?
like shields to block lasers
This looks fun.
or drones to create platforms.
Okay, Breath of the Wild,
Powerful bosses can be
Puyo
found
Puyo,
in the
Splatoon, Ninjala.
Team up to take them down. Additionally, in party mode, up to 4
4
players
people?
take
Okay.
on a variety of challenges together. A colorful co-op adventure awaits in Popucom.
Popucom.
Nintendo Switch.
That's very cute. Oh, Tamagotchi. Let's go. I'm excited
On this
for this,
small
honestly.
island floating in the sea are me characters, each living their own carefree lives.
Living the dream.
When is the game coming out?
Let's take a look at what's happening in the Tomodachi Life Living the Dream game. You're in charge of this island. You can create me characters of anyone you'd like living here. Base them on a friend, a family member, or even yourself. Once you
Or
choose
even your mortal enemy.
and voice,
My name is Anne.
your me is good to go.
I can't wait to start living here.
These games are so weird in the best way.
You create will enjoy their island life however they see fit. Wonder what's up.
I'm so hungry.
No, no. Keep it away from her.
Yum.
Enjoy. Looks like that hit the spot. This me looks bored all by the lonesome. Someone
Yeah,
needs to
Susie is
pick me up.
dead.
Even sharper with a Granby. Oh, blap.
They really hit it off, all thanks to this meetup. This is just a small slice of the life here on the island. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Release date? No, me news.
We interrupt to bring you some breaking news. This just in. Following previous reports of a 2026 release date, we can now confirm that Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, launches next spring. More
Oh,
on this
man.
develops.
Come on. I mean, that's good. Okay, we're getting a clear picture of early next year.
Breaking news in that
But
trailer. Tomodachi
some
Life
concrete dates
Living
would
the
be-
Dream
would be
launch
cool.
next spring.
Next,
Please wait a
early
little
next
longer
year.
for this new dream life.
Early next year is going to be very cute.
Next up are games heading to Nintendo Switch 2,
All right, Switch 2.
including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Snap.
Dash,
Slash, clash, and smash!
Get over here and choose your
Oh,
fighter.
Mortal Kombat, okay.
Collection of Mortal Kombat classics. This
I
compilation
I
features
really like Mortal Kombat as a series. Like, the newer ones are fun, and I like the whole theming of it.
handheld versions.
But, man, these early games are rough.
Fight your pals locally or take the in-game tournament global with added support for online play. Want a break from combat? Dive into an interactive documentary that includes concept art, archival
We have nothing for the rest of the year. I mean, we have
exclusive interviews
Prime
with
4,
original creators.
Pokemon.
Prepare to test your might when Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection.
Digital version,
launches
physical,
digitally on
okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 and
Man, that's
Nintendo
cool.
Switch October 30th and physically
Those
December
are games that should be available, like, to people. Okay, FF7, let's see.
First game in the Final Fantasy VII Remake Trilogy. Step into the role of Cloud Strife, a former member of
I have my opinions about this.
Soldier Unit. While he's working as a mercenary, the legendary hero Sephiroth.
With the way I'm gonna talk over it because it's an old game, but my whole thing with this is like,
Fate of the planet is now.
I'm not really a Final Fantasy guy. I'm a Dragon Quest guy and a Shin Megami Tensei guy. But if I was into Final Fantasy, I would be the guy who's like, this is blasphemous. This is blasphemous that they would do this.
Malicious machines in this action roguelite adventure. Battle foes to rescue robot allies.
This seems kind of what?
Others to call home.
I gotta be honest. I'm tired of the resources and the building a base and stuff and the.
Catch fish,
It's
harvest crops.
oh my god! Even this is a farming sim and a cooking sim.
Online, you can team up with friends and co-op.
This is always weird when they try to combine it with a very like action game sort of thing. Although I guess like Cult of the Lamb was really successful, but like
Launches on Nintendo
I feel like the people who want to play the action roguelike don't want to play a farming sim, and the farming sim people don't want to play an action roguelike about shooting stuff as robots. Hades, here we go. Okay, Hades 2.
Well, daughter of Hades, princess of the underworld, it would seem that you are finally prepared. But time itself is against us, and war has come to Mount Olympus. Shall you rush now to your family's
Mount
defense?
Olympus.
Or shall you strike our enemy in the heart of the underworld?
Oh man, this is so hellish.
You know me, headmistress. I'll do both.
Isn't this game already out in like early access on other platforms, or am I completely tweaking?
Death to Kronos.
Prepare to
Okay, gameplay.
on the underworld of Greek myth in Hades 2. Play as the princess of the underworld to take on the sinister Titan of Time.
The Titan of Time.
Wield powerful weapons of night.
Early access on Steam. Okay.
Blades, the Moonstone Axe, the Witch's Staff, and more.
I don't have a strong opinion about this. I mean,
Cast a binding circle to
these look
ensnare
fun.
enemies and
I
guide
played
the
Bastion, which was their first game, and
The gods of Olympus will grant you new
I'm just not into like kind of hack and slashy type games, I guess.
combinations. Each time you set out, you'll be faced
But I see
with
the
different
appeal.
choices, and you'll keep growing stronger and unlocking new upgrades. Discover new secrets and unravel the story. On Nintendo Switch 2, experience the action in up to 120 frames per second in
120 frames per second.
Hades 2.
When is it coming out? Release date?
Consoles on Nintendo
There you go,
Switch 2,
September 25th. Wow, that's soon.
September 25th.
Wow, big gap before the physical version, though.
New
Oh,
Amiibo
I knew it.
players ride in.
I'm heading towards it. Bingo! I knew we would see this.
Is coming soon, and 2 new Amiibo are also
Yeah, Bastion
on
was
the
cute.
way.
Kirby and Warp Star bandana. Oh, the bandana D.
Figure players that you can train.
The bandana D people. The bandana Waddle D people are going crazy.
Level up as they compete, and their machine's proficiency level will also increase.
Okay. I knew we would get a dumb mention of this game. I knew we would get something small.
Swap riders.
Oh, that's cool.
Like
That's
the
actually
original,
cool.
You can choose your rider and machine. Levels are also transferred over. These 2 new Amiibo will be available November 20th.
That's very cute.
Same day as the game's launch. Be on the lookout for even more Kirby Air Riders Amiibo updates.
I knew we would have to hear about
A
it.
second Kirby Air Riders Direct. Hosted
When is
by
that?
Games director Mr. Sakurai is also on the way.
Okay, so no date for that. Zelda. Okay, this is the Warriors, right? This is Age of Imprisonment. Age of Calamity. Age of Imprisonment.
After traveling back in time, Princess Zelda meets the first king of Hyrule
Rauru.
and the queen, Sonia. She joins them to take on Demon King Ganondorf in a conflict that will come to be known as the Imprisonment.
Another Air Riders Direct.
Take on Horde
Dude, I'll listen to Mr. Sakurai talk about anything.
allies.
Like those
This brave Korok
those presentations,
gets
just
to
so
know your
wonderful.
abilities so you know which character to swap to in any situation. Zonai devices can bring water, wind, and
With these Warriors games, it is technically impressive, and it is cool how many different
to your enemies and alter the
how many different characters you can play as and stuff. I wanted to play as Tingle in the other one.
nearby allies to unleash mighty
But-
sting strikes.
Again, it's just like
Depending on the pair,
the hack and slash type combat doesn't really scratch an itch in my brain,
invite a friend
though I respect it.
alongside you in split screen co-op. And with Game Share, you can play together on 2 separate systems, even if only one player has the game. Uncover ancient truths that were only glimpsed in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
All right.
Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment launches on Nintendo Switch 2, November 6th.
Okay.
Orders begin later today.
I think that's our first reveal the release date for that. That's okay. So that's a November game. What is this? Pilot Wings? What is it? What the hell is this? Oh, Dragon Quest.
Right. That's enough.
Dragon Quest 7?
Time for me to head
Dude, there's no way.
and
Dude, Dragon Quest 7 remake?
word about this place.
Dude, yes! Dude, okay, alright.
There's more to the world than this,
Dude, there's no fucking way.
and we're going
Pardon my
to
French.
prove it. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Dude, what? Dude, oh my god. Dude, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, and it looks beautiful. Dude, oh my god, dude, it looks, oh my god. Dude, fuck HD 2D. Pardon my French. Fuck HD 2D. Listen, I love pixel art, but this, oh my god. Dude, I can't even believe this. I don't even know what to say. I was just playing through DQ7 like earlier this year. Dude,
Of young heroes embark on a journey to reclaim a lost world.
oh my god, it looks so amazing.
Unknown, they'll encounter mighty foes and a myriad of twists.
This game is so adorable. The whole premise of this game is awesome.
Beyond it all,
But why? Like, alright, well, okay, alright. I'm a Dragon Quest fan, so I have a lot to say about this. This is hype. This is amazing. But, at the same time, I feel like whoever's calling the shots as far as, like, how to get people into Dragon Quest in the West is just, like, reimagined.
imagined.
That's the spirit.
It could use a reimagining.
Here we
Wait, what? Wait, what? That's so soon!
That was Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. We hope you're looking forward to the journey ahead in this reimagined world.
Reimagined?
We'd like to announce a new thing.
Okay. They need to get all of Dragon Quest on everything, but I feel like they're going about it in the weirdest way.
The app continues to deliver
Nintendo Today.
information on Nintendo games
Doing Dragon Quest 3 and then 1 and 2 is confusing. They should have just done a 1, 2, and 3 all at once.
Kirby theme.
Kirby theme, okay.
Also delivering information
Um,
regularly about Kirby Air Riders leading up to the game's release.
A full collection for 4 through 6 would be sick. 4 is my favorite
We have news
one.
about Nintendo Switch Online
Okay,
Plus
expansion pack.
Please take a look at this.
to Nintendo Classics.
Yes! Dude! There's no way! Wait, how did I... Wait! You gotta be kidding me!
Virtual Boy games in
Dude! This is every one of my bingo cards.
playing on Nintendo Switch 2.
Let's go!
Nintendo Switch. In order to play
Let's go!
this dedicated accessory,
What? No!
form of the original Virtual Boy hardware by inserting a console to play.
You need... They're gonna kill the Virtual Boy a second time by making you buy an actual Virtual Boy and able to be able to play it?
Play Mario's Tennis.
They're gonna fumble the Nintendo Switch Online version of
Color Boxer.
Virtual Boy? Oh, come on, Jack Bros. Jack Bros. Jack Bros! No, where's Jack Bros? Tell me it's there. Tell me it's there. Jack Bros is there! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Nintendo Classics.
Dude.
Scheduled to launch February 17th.
Oh man.
The dedicated accessory needed
How is this the most hyped thing?
will be available in the future. A cardboard model of the accessory will also be available.
Okay.
Ooh. I hope you're looking forward to Virtual Boy, Nintendo Classics.
This is so peak.
Okay, let's see some more headlines.
How did I get that right? Alright. Okay, alright.
Crimson Butterfly soars again. Minakami Village, a place said to have vanished from the map. But when twin sisters, Mio and Mayu, find themselves lost and wander into the village,
Fatal Frame. I can't... dude, my head is like... in pieces. My head just burst. Like...
victims of
Virtual Boy. I can't... With Fatal Frame. I can't even... Ooh, spooky. Virtual Boy, dude. Oh my god. Did they say that you need the accessory to play it, or am I completely bugging? Because that's a huge flop, if that's true. Even if you could get the Google Cardboard version. But that's so awesome.
Mayu's
Jack Bros will get its day in the sun. From the picture they showed, it has to be almost every game that was ever released.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
system.
Fatal Frame Remake, that's cool, I guess.
Upgrade your play.
Upgrade
with
your
the
play.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these games.
Okay, more Switch 2
In the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of One Piece, Pirate
of One
Warriors
Piece. Yeah, that's a good point. If the cardboard version probably
screen enemies than ever before,
probably means that
trained to become
you don't need it.
of the pirates. Enjoy camera
Overcooked
and
2, okay.
in Overcooked 2, Nintendo Switch 2
Switch 2 editions of indie games.
and reactions while you cook together.
The device just makes it look better than the cardboard version. Yeah.
In the Nintendo Switch 2
Stardew
edition
Valley.
of
Ooh, mouse
Stardew
controls.
Valley.
Okay, that's
Plus,
kind of a big deal.
4 friends
Whoa,
live
4-player
in
split screen?
multiplayer.
Yeah, I might have to get on that.
Can play together if one person has the game. 5 new levels, including Candyland and Museum, are dropping in with Human Fall Flat.
This is kind of crazy, the amount of indie studios that are doing Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
You can enjoy a new way to wobble with physics.
I'm loving the mouse controls. I'm loving the mouse controls being embraced. Okay.
Craving
This is also gonna have
Power Wash Simulator makes its triumphant return with a shiny
Mouse controls.
entry in the relaxing Clean 'em Up series. Unholster your washer and effortlessly blast the dirt away as you transform your sullied surroundings into squeaky clean scenes. Make
This game
use of
is
new tools and supplies.
a little bit odd to me. I mean, it does seem oddly satisfying, but it's also like
Additional power washers and
something about this game just makes me feel like ashamed of myself. Like the thought of playing it is just like I don't know, man. Like it does seem oddly satisfying. Ooh, grimy locations.
detergent tow and lubricant.
Split screen Stardew is insane.
After a hard day's work, take some time to unwind in your home base and spruce up the place with furniture and accessories you've collected. And for the first time, up to 4 players can make progress. in the
Ooh,
campaign
multiplayer power wash.
or split between 2 players with local split screen. Very satisfying indeed. Sit back, relax, and clean to your heart's content when Power Wash Simulator 2 launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this fall.
Suika, yes! Dude, this game is so good. The Suika game. Dude, oh my god, my girlfriend's gonna be so excited about this.
Suika game is back and rounder
What?
than ever.
Suika Game Planet?
Falls toward the center of a circle.
This is the most revolutionary thing since Mario Galaxy. Suika Game Planet.
160 degrees.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, that's so cute. And it's in a little UFO.
If you combine
Dude,
fruits
Suika is
3
peak.
times, it's Super
Okay.
Evolution time.
So you have to keep it inside the bubble.
When this is active, you can earn bonus points based on the number of fruits you merge.
Suika Game, unironically, like the best puzzle game in years.
Plus, with the Nintendo Switch 2 version,
Oh,
you can play with others
oh boy.
This allows you and up to 3 players to drop and merge
Multiplayer Suika, co-op multiplayer Suika game. Oh my god.
rotate, aim, and go for the watermelon when Suika Game Planet launches on Nintendo
Dude.
Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch this winter.
It's so insane that Nintendo just like has their finger on the pulse of like so Suika game. It's so good. What is this? I feel like I should know what this is. I mean, this is Prime? Prime 4? Am I bugging? What is this? This is not Prime. What the hell is this? Oh, it is. Whoa, a motorcycle? Samus motorcycle? Uh-oh. They're not gonna like what I have to say about this. Throw it in rice. No, thank you. I have never been more turned off of a Metroid game so fast. Ever. The last thing I ever need to see in my life is Samus driving through an open world on a motorcycle. Now, okay, it seems contained. But yeah, it seems empty. It doesn't look impressive. It doesn't... What? It's not an open world game. The whole Metroid is all about like tight level design, interconnected indoor spaces. Not entirely, but like, what was that? This is... There's something fishy about this game, dude. 11-6. Was it the 6th? They said it was the 6th. There's something fishy about that game. All right, what is this? I'm like, that was about. Whoa! What?
This is where you're from, DK?
Yes,
Beautiful.
bro.
C is smashing its
Yes,
way into
yes,
Bonanza.
yes, yes. The music. Oh my god.
Lets you barrel around DK Island. The
Oh my
home
god.
Of some familiar faces.
Yes. I have seen this before.
If you finish the main game story, VoidCon will offer you a position in the ranks of the Void Company.
Oh my god, I'm so glad. I'm so glad there's more of this game.
Your mission? Collect as much shiny green ore.
DK Isle felt like
Emerald Rush.
DK Isle felt like the one thing that was like missing. Like I was like kind of waiting for that
To clear each round.
in the post game.
The key to amassing emeralds is collecting fossils to gain perks. Collect a fossil and you'll get to pick from 3 random ones. Perks have different effects.
Perks?
Like getting more emeralds from defeated enemies.
Oh, because obviously there's no gold. You're not in Ingot Isle. That makes sense.
Sorts to choose from. Gain and stack perks, then collect oodles of emeralds. You can also smash Banandium gems to gain random
Yeah,
skills
what?
that power up Donkey Kong.
Yeah, what? Yeah, like a roguelike mode? Makes me wish the other Kongs were playable. Yeah.
After each run.
I feel like the game's mechanics are just so intricately tied to the strength of DK. I mean, maybe you could do chunky.
Each go.
But,
When a run ends, you'll earn in-game rewards based on how well you did. Playing can net you new fashions and statues to display on DK Island.
this seems cool. Oh, dude, the statues.
Plus, you'll get to play Emerald Rush on more layers.
Oh, revisit all the... This seems
Take on the
pretty
challenge to earn that promotion.
extensive.
The Donkey Kong Bonanza
Available later today? Well, I know what I'm doing this weekend. Oh my god.
on Nintendo Switch 2
Dude, are you kidding me?
later today.
Oh.
Plus, a free demo of the
Okay, and a demo. We played the game, bro.
shop later today.
We played the game. K-Rool's back. Spoiler, sorry.
Bonanza
If you didn't know that already.
DLC called
But we already know.
and
This is peak. I thought I was done with Bonanza.
forward to collecting lots of emeralds in Emerald Rush and exploring this modern take on DK Island.
It looks beautiful. The island looks beautiful.
Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, let's take a look at this. What is this? Okay, well, I just fell asleep. Ditto. He is cute. I'll give him that. I'm awake again. It could be Pokemon Puzzle League. Huh? Ditto is impersonating a small child?
This land is just
Minecraft!
by a Ditto.
Minecraft.
What's that in the grass? Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon.
Mining.
What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
What? What?
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes,
This is so disturbing. I catch a lot of flack from Pokemon people. I get it. But this is so weird.
collect rocks and wood to build with.
I find Pokemon so... Yeah, this is the new Animal Crossing.
Grow
I mean, this is... Okay, whatever, it's cute. But, like, this is so cynical, dude.
Pokemon you meet.
This is so just like...
There's so much.
Money. This is... I mean... I don't know, man. The Ditto thing is disturbing.
No need to rush, though. Go at your own pace. And you'll have a wonderful space before you know it.
This is weird. Okay, multiplayer. Yeah, why is Ditto the main character? You'd think they would think Pokemon already stars like a little... Well, I guess so he could get all the abilities. That makes sense.
Pokemon Pokopia.
Pokopia. I am in Copia right now. After watching that trailer. Pokopia.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is the most cynical cash grab.
Pokemon, where
Alright, whatever.
human appearance builds a new life with other Pokemon. Next, we have information about another Pokemon game. which
Another Pokemon game. Oh my god. I'm in Pokopia. Oh, well, duh. Obviously. Za. They're insane for not just making this a Switch 2 game, to be honest with you. This would have been a system seller this holiday season, like, big time. It's weird, like, I feel like the Pokemon fanbase, while obviously huge Venn diagram with the Nintendo fanbase, I feel like there is, like, a bespoke Pokemon fandom that is not otherwise plugged into Nintendo at all. I'm actually surprised we're even getting this much Pokemon, and they wouldn't just do like another Pokemon Presents or whatever, but... Breath of the Wild was also a Wii U game. Yeah, but see... That's a little different, where I feel like... I don't know. I feel like Pokemon just has a different fervor around it, where people just want to be able to play the game and have that kind of FOMO. Where if you just totally gatekeep this behind Switch 2, you'll sell a couple million, if not more, systems just based off that. I mean, listen, I'm glad people get to do what they want. October 16th.
It appears that new Mega Evolved Pokemon have been discovered in Lumio City, where people and Pokemon live. Pokemon Legends ZA launches October.
I'm so disgusted at the open world, at that weird Tron motorcycle Metroid. I can't get that out of my mind. Alright, what is this? This looks cute and claymation-y. If it's Pokemon Puzzle League. Trading card game? Pokemon TCG. Mega Raichu. He has two tails. Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y. He's shaped like an X and he's shaped like a Y. One is shaped like an X and one is shaped like a Y. I don't know what that is.
Pokemon Legends ZA is getting paid DLC called
Oh, DLC before the game's even out.
Raichu has two different Mega evolutions. How do you think they'll perform? More details will be shared in the future. Let's move on to some more headlines.
Alright, let's move on to some more headlines. How deep are we into this? I don't even know how long this has been going.
Fun in the sun?
Endless Ocean? Oh, I don't know what this is.
Are you okay?
Kingdom Hearts?
You seem pretty out of it.
Originally released over 10 years ago, Danganronpa
Oh, Danganronpa.
by Despair is making the ultimate comeback. While on a school trip to Jabberwock
I always wanted to play these games.
classmates are trapped in a murderous game. After each deadly incident, a heated class trial will begin. In high-speed detective action, you'll shoot down contradictions and counter opponents to reveal the truth.
And 2 times 2.
Along with the main game, an additional story is included. One incident will trigger an entirely new
They're all right.
scenario
Yeah,
with
I mean,
different victims and culprits.
The wait is over.
see, this is cool if they're going to do a re-release of an old game to do a substantial new amount of like, whole alternate storyline and stuff. That's really cool.
Systems next year.
Can't hate on that.
Make history in the Three Kingdoms. Dynasty Warriors Origins is
Oh my
launching
God.
onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Alright, I mean,
The Three Kingdoms, an era of warring factions. As a nameless hero, join forces with Xiao Xiao, Sun Jian, or Liu Bei on your journey to become a true warrior. Your
if this is
choices will influence
like the first game,
may even alter
because it's called
historical events from
Dynasty Warriors Origins, I would actually be curious to play the original.
paid DLC is
More paid DLC before the game is out.
choose a different
I would be interested in playing the original Dynasty Warriors or whatever, just because I feel like I don't know anything about this franchise really,
come a one-man army.
and it's so intertwined with Nintendo at this point.
Origins and the DLC both launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
A new story, thank God it needed it. Wow. Let's see.
Two fates are now intertwined.
Oh, that game is out? Wait, I'm confused. What? Wait, what is this? I missed the... Oh.
the sprawling world of Monster Hunter, where all
The
sorts of
sprawling world of
monsters
Monster
live.
Hunter.
By bonding with certain creatures called monsties, you can traverse the land, climb cliffs, swim across water, and fly through the air as you freely.
Oh, it's on modern. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Phenomenon that causes petrification now threatens the
All right, with this game, Monster Hunter, I get the appeal of the regular Monster Hunter games,
find the source of the danger.
but this is making me realize, like,
Total calamity.
I kind of think I hate Breath of the Wild's influence on like other games. I kind of hate it. I hate this idea that like
Never stands in your path.
just sort of trotting through a vast empty space is like
Twisted Reflection soars onto Nintendo
fun
Switch 2.
as long as you can glide and climb up the side of a wall. I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. We got new Yoshi. They ruined Metroid. 2-Point Museum makes sense. Probably mouse controls. This guy is another one where it's like, what the hell is going on with this series? It seems insane. And the Prinnies are cute, the little penguins, but it's also, I know it's also like insanely complicated. Dragon Quest 1 and 2, peak. Just play the originals. You don't need to do all this. What? Why? Wait. They're under the ocean? I hate Breath of the Wild. I don't even hate Breath of Lego Voyagers. Oh, they announced that already. That seems cute, this Lego Voyagers game. Little Nightmares 3. I don't hate Breath of the Wild. Persona 3 Reload, okay, alright. Already played this, but obviously people are gonna go nuts. What is this? Resident Evil. Resident Evil. I don't know if that's what this is.
Hello? Yes.
This is Resident Evil.
Yes, I miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Persona 1 and 2 Reload would be peak. We still need 4. This is Resident Evil. It looks too contemporary to be... Well, not contemporary, but...
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
Oh, this is not Resident Evil, I don't think.
Grace, stay close to me.
Oh yeah, this definitely is Resident Evil.
I'll explain later.
I feel like the house...
I've been watching you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
This dude is a freakazoid.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important. Grace,
This is giving me like Amnesia, the Dark Descent vibes. But it's definitely Resident Evil. Oh yeah, Umbrella Corporation, there we go.
there's no escaping your destiny.
Oh, Resident Evil 9. Wow. Resident Evil Requiem. Okay. Completely new. I'm surprised. I thought we would get some like ports and remakes and stuff. Okay, there we go. Resident Evil 7, 8. Okay.
A brand new entry in the Resident Evil series is launching on Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you're looking forward to
It's not even that that's not a cool announcement, but it's like, this is not an exclusive. like this is not, I don't know. I could play this on Steam. So it's a little less exciting. Like, you got to give me some reasons to own my Switch 2, bro. Not that I don't have any, but
also launch the same day. Thank you for watching so far. Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
wait, they said this is the last announcement? Fire Emblem. Alright. Let's see who our next Smash DLC character is going to be.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. Hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun.
I only want to fight so I can save my father's life.
What I seek is a great strength. An unyielding strength for any foe. Sheer strength to uphold the faith I hold dear. Above all, I need the strength to lead my people. Strength enough for a queen!
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade.
There's a man
Oh, sorry. I was meaning to commentate on this, but I fell asleep. Dude, I don't know.
I refuse to die.
I played a... I don't even know. Awakening. Eh.
You think I'd let you deny me my
I mean, it looks nice. It looks pretty.
Not now!
For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Fortune's Weave. What's up with the minimalist...
One thing.
What's up with the minimalist... Is that Tiki?
Forgotten me so soon.
Is this Tiki?
That was the trailer for Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave.
All right.
In the series. This intertwining story happens alongside the thrilling, heroic games. What kinds of stories await? Please stay tuned for future updates.
Who's the protagonist?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you.
All right, what are we thinking? I'm giving it a B. I'm going to give it a B minus. I'm going to give it a B minus. Let's pause that. Let's go over here. Let's do our bingo. I'm probably not going to stick around for long. That was cool. The cool things were cool. But first, let's do bingo. This is a prequel to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okay. All right, what do we got? What did we actually get? I cannot believe the Virtual Boy thing is real. That, like, the stupid things that were, like, actually true. Suika game sequel, like... Look at the things that actually got me excited, man. I mean, what a lunatic I am. But we did get some cool stuff. We did see... Oh, why is my brush so small? Why is my brush so small? We did get Metroid Prime 4. The Tron motorcycle is deeply concerning. The Tron motorcycle, deeply concerning. Not a fan. Whatever that open world thing was with Metroid, the fact that they just barely show this game. I think Metroid Prime 4 is like a deeply tortured game. and I'm very concerned. But okay. No Mario Maker 3. Let me actually make this look presentable so that I could put it up after. Galaxy movie definitely counts as the second movie. Sony we didn't get, unless I'm bugging. We did get our free space of the farming simulator. Of course, multiple times over, Pokopia. I can't believe we're getting Bonanza DLC available later today before we got Mario Kart World DLC. I'm so excited to play that. Like, that's the thing. It's like between Bonanza DLC, Virtual Boy actually coming to the online, which we did get, which is crazy. New Yoshi. They did mention Air Riders. No Nintendo Music mention. I actually didn't get like a lot. Oh, we did get Fire Emblem. That's it. My predictions were weak, man. But yeah, the stuff we did get, really cool. I'm satisfied with it. I feel like there was so much going on. I mean, re-releases of Galaxy 1 and 2 is cool for people who haven't played those. I mean, that's just essential. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta go through this real quick. What else was there? There was some other cool stuff. Oh yeah, Tetris blocks falling for like 80 years. Even the Mario Tennis with the story mode looked cool. Oh, the Wonder expansion. That looks really interesting and cool. Flower looks like the most annoying. Give this to someone you hate. It talks on its own. What it? Okay. This looks so crazy. The art on this is so adorable. This is like must play. Tamagotchi Life is next spring. We got a clearer picture of the spring. We got Dinkum. A bunch of dates on third-party stuff. Swappable Kirby Air Riders amiibo. Virtual Boy. I mean, there's enough. I can't see walking away. This Suika game is insane. When is this available? In the winter. Bonanza DLC out today. That's DK Isles crazy. Pokey Minecraft with a weird, insane, psychopathic Ditto that's mimicking an unknown human girl. Resident Evil 9 and New Fire Emblem, though not for me. I'm not going to try to downplay that either. I gotta give it like a B. Which, considering there was none of the big heavy hitters, I'm excited. I gotta go pour over that Yoshi and the Magical Book footage. I'm happy to see like a new Yoshi entry. Get away from the island. Get away from the babies. Almost more of a Yoshi's Story-esque sort of thing. I'm excited. Virtual Boy on NSO. I am like clipping my mic. I'm like screaming. But dude, Virtual Boy on NSO, I just can't even believe. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I have to go mourn Metroid Prime 4, scream and holler, download some Donkey Kong DLC that they conveniently didn't mention the price of. I'm going to try to look it up right now. Donkey Kong Bonanza DK Isle price. It doesn't even matter. I don't even know why. I am looking this up. DLC expansion today. It does not say. Alright, no price on that, but still hype. Good day to be a Nintendo fan. I'm sure there's going to be people that are disappointed. I'm a little concerned long term because, like, if Suika game and Virtual Boy games so are kind of the big hitters here, I do feel like we're missing maybe one big. Like, I love Yoshi. I'm going to go nuts over Switch 2 edition for Mario Wonder and DK DLC, but if Rhythm Heaven, Tamagotchi Life, Yoshi, Pokemon, Minecraft, Pokopia, and Virtual Boy games are meant to sort of carry us, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, though. Overall, thank you guys for joining me. We love Nintendo. I love you. I love you. You love me. I have to go download Virtual Boy online. Dude, I don't even know what to say. I work the night shift, so I literally am up late right now. This is deep late into the night. My eyes are heavy. I gotta go catch some sleep. Happy Mario 40th anniversary. Grow out your mustache. Twirl your mustache. Twirl somebody else's mustache if you don't have one. I'm Backseat Sakurai. Give Virtual Boy a chance when it comes out. Even if it has to be the cardboard version. We don't judge. And, yeah. I'll catch you later.